深度解析旧金山和平条约。6.
旧金山合约草案如何并稿？
美国总统杜鲁门
Truman,
在1951年1月10日给杜勒斯
Dulles,
写信，信中说
My dear Mr. Dulles, I appreciate very much the splendid service you have been rendering in connection with our desire to accomplish an early Japanese peace settlement. In conducting such discussions, you will be guided by the principles laid down in the joint memorandum of September 7, 1950, of the Secretaries of State and Defense, and approved by me on September 8, 1950.
亲爱的杜勒斯先生，非常感谢您为了完成我方对日本能早日签署合约所做的卓越表现。在进行论时，您务必要依照我于1950年9月8日所批准在国务院及国防部于1950年9月7日之联合备忘录中所规定之原则。附注：该原则内完全没有提及开罗新闻公报必须实行。
1. Unsigned memorandum prepared in the Department of State. Secret, Washington, September 11, 1950. E. Territory. Japan would c. accept the future decision of the UK, USSR, China, and U.S. with reference to the status of Formosa, Pescadores, South Sakhalin, and the Kurils. In the event of no decision within a year after the treaty came into effect, the UK General Assembly would decide.
1950年9月11日，国务院在没有签名备忘录中提及，在领土方面，日本接受英国、苏联、中国和美国对于台湾、南跨太河千岛列岛未来地位归属的决定。如果在合约生效后1年内没有定案，则由联合国总会决定。
然而，就在同一天，另有一份内容相似之对日合约草案显示在国务院。
Draft of a peace treaty with Japan. Secret, Washington, September 11, 1950. Chapter 4, Territory. 4. Japan accepts whatever decision may hereafter be agreed upon by the United Kingdom th4 Soviet Union, China, and the United States with reference to the future status of Formosa, the Pescadores, Sakhalin south of 50 north latitude, and the Kuril Islands. In the event of failure in any case to agree within 1 year from the effective date of this treaty, the parties to this treaty will seek and accept the recommendation of the United Nations General Assembly.
日本接受此后任何由英国、苏联、中国和美国对台湾北纬50度以南之南跨太河千岛列岛未来地位归属的决定。如果在合约生效后1年内没有能达成任何共识，本条约关系人将会寻求并接受联合国总会之推荐。
2. Memorandum of Conversation by the Special Assistant to the Consultant. Allison. Secret, Washington, January 21, 1951. Mr. Dulles explained the change in the territorial clauses in the present memorandum from that in the previous one handed to the British earlier, and pointed out that at the present we were only providing that Japan should relinquish its claim to Formosa, and that we were not attempting to indicate what the final settlement of the Formosa problem would be.
1951年1月21日，华盛顿机密档案有关
Allison.
会谈备忘录
Mr. Dulles.
解释之前1950年9月11日版本至目前1950年1月12日版本提供给英国方面之备忘录， 在领土条款所做变更，并且指出，目前我方美国只规定日本应该放弃宣示有台湾领土，而我方美国也不企图指示台湾问题最后会如何解决。
Memorandum 4. As regards territory, the treaty would require Japan to renounce all interest in Korea, Formosa and the Pescadores.
备忘录第4点，在领土方面，条约将会要求日本放弃朝鲜和台湾以及澎湖。
3. Memorandum prepared by the Dulles Mission, Tokyo, February 3, 1951. Provisional Memorandum Territory. Japan would renounce all rights and titles to Korea, Formosa and the Pescadores. Dulles.
自1951年1月29日起，在东京与日本政府代表，包括吉田茂展开和约谈判。经过进一步考量以及利害关系双方协商后，在2月3日临时备忘录中，美国思考合约有关领土处分方向，暂时决定日本会放弃对朝鲜以及台湾之切权利。注意，当时使用
all rights and titles
都是复数，但是正式合约内容使用单数，两者明显意义不相同。
4. Memorandum of Conversation by the Deputy to the Consultant, Allison, at the Malacañang Palace, Manila, February 12, 1951.
1951年2月12日，马尼拉马拉卡南公知会谈备忘录提及。
The conversation then turned to territorial and security problems, and President Quirino emphasized the deep interest of his country in the future of Formosa, and expressed disagreement with what he understood would be the United States' position that the future of Formosa should be determined in the first instance by only Big Four.
话题转到领土及安全时，菲律宾
President Quirino
强调他的国家深切关切台湾之未来，表示不同意他所听说的情报，也就是美国立场是台湾的未来是由最初的4个大国所决定。
President Quirino intended that in his opinion some form of United Nations trusteeship might be the most satisfactory solution.
菲律宾
President Quirino
意指菲律宾应该参与任何台湾未来之决定，并认为某种形式之联合国托管可能会是满意的解决。
Mr. Dulles stated that the original position of the United States had been tentative only, that the United States would certainly wish to consider carefully the views of the Philippine government on this matter, and that he too had long been of the personal opinion that a United Nations trusteeship might be the best solution. However, the Chinese nationalist government was completely opposed to any such solution.
杜勒斯声明，美国最初的立场是暂时性的。美国当然会想要仔细考量菲律宾政府对此事之见解，而且杜勒斯长久以来也认为联合国托管应该是最佳之解决办法。然而，中国国民政府是彻底反对任何如是之解决。
5. Memorandum by Mr. Robert A. Ferry of the Office of Northeast Asian Affairs, Canberra, February 17, 1951.
1951年2月17日，美国东亚事务变公室
Mr. Robert A. Ferry
在澳洲坎培拉之备忘录中提及。
The Australian government has no desire to recognize the Chinese communist regime but is very unhappy over continued recognition of the national government, and would be reluctant to strengthen that government by giving it Formosa.
澳洲政府不想要承认中国共产政权， 但是也对继续承认国民政府是非常不悦，同时不愿意因为交付台湾而强化该政府。
Ambassador Dulles said that Formosa presented a difficult problem. It was not our intention, Mr. Spender suggested, that the best solution might be to require Japan to renounce title without indicating to whom title had been transferred.
杜勒斯大使说，台湾问题呈现非常困难麻烦。美国不打算确认国民政府对台湾占享权。
Mr. Spender
建议要求日本放弃权利，而不指明该权利移转给谁，或许会是最佳解决。
截至于此，可以纵观杜勒斯的想法，即使是国民政府宣称已经光复台湾，事实上美国并不承认，而且国民政府对台湾没有主权。待续。
作者林志生、武林、志生、林峰宏，福尔摩沙法里建国会执行长，2010年5月19日。